mwe nk'abaganga kugira ngo dukemure ibi byose ndiho mbabwira biraho bidasobanutse, dukeneye iki noneho nacyo ngo tukiganire. By'amafaranga nabyumvise, amwe yaboneka andi yabura, wajya mu Minister of Finance akagutera utwatsi akakubwira ko nta yari buguhe, mugasubirayo mukarwana wenda ukavanayo make. Ibyo nabyumvise. Ibyo bindi byo, how do we handle it? How do we handle it? Uraje winjiye mu hospital, somebody is looking for a service, uhasanze first gives you a look, arakureba nk'ukubwira ntuzagaruke hano, or is like telling you stop being sick. That is okay if that order could be effective. Maybe people want to be sick again. And it is normal, it is normal. And if you even comment ukagira icyo umubwira ni wowe uri mu cyaha. Yes. How do you explain that, please? Mubisobanura mute? Kandi ugasanga biri rampant, the way either umwaranyuza aha washaka undi aramisha arasubizayo adashaka undi abwira nabi abarwayi. Niba hari ikibazo, explain the problem and maybe it will be understood. But you can't be the problem. Why should you choose to be the problem? Ibindi mwavuze by'abaganga, Minister, numvise. Nabwo I was told. So this time, which I have experienced, for which I say is a fact. Iyo yo ne rumor ngira ngo, let me call it a rumor. Muri specialization z'abaganga, I was told kandi, by the way, government pays for that. So Minister of Education now will be implicated between the Minister of Health and Minister of Education. Mwarimu kwiye kuba muduha igisubizo, because we are spending on that. First of all, it is as if people who, there is no clear criteria ziriho z'ukuntu abantu baba selected. Icya kabiri, are they going to specialize mu byo, a combination of things bashaka namwe mushaka because of the demand out there for the country, or just somebody goes and says going to specialize. If you're specializing mo bikabibye ntibigire indi input iri informed ivuga ngo aha hantu niho dukeneye abantu, that's why we should be spending money. It is very expensive kuzana abantu in mass kuza. Yes, of course. First of all, uzanye bande, ubazaniye iki? Then that's when you can talk about how expensive it is, or how, because good things are also expensive. So it depends on whether you have actually brought these people for something you have already planned about. Yes. What do you want to get out of this expensive thing you have brought? This is the first question. The second, how do you tell me you want to save that money, but keep losing it by sending people outside kuja kwivuza. I mean, you need to think about it. Ariko jye nagize ngo uzanye abaganga muri iyo project uko bimeze with the planning, which you haven't explained to me why people don't plan. Kuko kujya kuzana abantu bavana hanze must be a result of a planning, must be saying, I have done this because there is this thing I want to fit in. Whatever else is related to it, nayo ukayishyiramo. Now, in fact, bijya no gutangira rero byatangiye gute? I'm sure you know that. In fact, byatangiye ari nka support abantu bo hanze bashaka guha u Rwanda exactly gukemura icyo kibazo cya capacity. And those people from outside spent their money. For me, when it happened, I welcomed it n'amaboko yombi. But the task was upon me to say, how do you make sense of this thing sustainably? For now, somebody is paying, but later on, when it comes to you paying, what will you have got out of this, first of all? Secondly, what are the gaps remaining that you need to address? This is not going to be done or achieved by somebody else thinking for you, or by just saying, oh, there is the local capacity here. Yes, local capacity nayo utaplaningiye nayo ifite ibibazo nyine. Because you will even miss na local capacity ufite ntuzanayimenya cyangwa you will not use it properly because you have not thought about it or you have not planned around it. Ariko jye nibwira ko iyi opportunity that may even have problems, but it is up to you to optimize. Kuri opportunity yabonetse, to get more out of it, and to use it to solve the problems that are still there. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Absolutely not. We can't change everything else about us and then still remain mu bintu biraho you can't understand. Imikorere iraho. It's like kandi ubusanzwe umuntu umunasi doctor, it's like the doctor in the hospital, the nurse in the hospital, the whole world revolves around them. Yes, they take their time, they can afford to do nothing, or something bad, and you've got to, I've got to change this very urgently. And the best way to change it, I would advise, talk to yourselves. Have a conversation with yourself, each individually, first. Say, what is it that actually is justified, that is wrong about me, or the mistake I'm making, so that I can correct it. If you are talking to yourself, you will not be defensive. You will accept it for what it is if you have discovered it, and I know you will do better. But if you wait for somebody else to tell you, oh, you doctor, then that is another way of not getting anywhere. As human beings that I have known, that I have met, that I am, iyo undi muntu akubwiye inenge yawe, the immediate reaction ni intambara. It's like the other one is the problem, the one who has told you, even if it is the truth.